Yo, what up? Welcome to the Double Dusted Discussion with your boy, the South Spouse, holding it down. Got Donnie Ducats on the ones and twos. Big Lynch out here holding it down. Everyone's holding it down. Anyways, I'm talking about carbonara in a can. Spaghetti carbonara. I mess with that. I swear, that's one of the things I order when I go into Italian restaurant. I pull up, I'm like, yeah, you got that spaghetti carbonara?
Never seen you do
Hey,
that.
I made one.
Coca-Cola.
I contributed to the making of one on a camping trip, and it was fucking delicious. It was amazing to eat carbonara.
What is a carbonara? What's
You had
the
your
main
boy there? You
ingredients?
had your boy there?
Yeah, exactly.
And he held it down.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
that's a good one.
He was the engineer of all
How
that.
did you
Big.
contribute?
If you're a
It sounds like
camping-
your boy did the heavy lifting to me.
Oh, 100%.
Sounded like you contributed.
The
Yeah,
huge.
but it's big. I feel like if you're going on a camping trip and you got someone that knows how to hold it down.
That's
Hold it
That's a
down.
major key.
Yeah.
But carbonara is normally crispy pork, cured pork, hard cheese, egg, salt, black pepper,
that egg,
some
boy.
pasta. But they got that now in a can.
Heinz
In a
dropping that
can.
can. Eh?
So I don't know that soggy noodle in there. It ain't Alan
Yeah.
Dante's not pulling up.
No. Dante's are not collecting checks on that fucking can.
No, and
pasta.
when you don't get Alan Dante, you know who you're getting. You're getting Boyardee, boy.
Yeah,
You know-
you get the
The chef.
Boyardee crime family.
The chef. Well, they're like gaslighting chefs everywhere with this can right here. You know,
So what do you do? What are they doing? This is like
it's just like, how dare you? Like, you already did
Yeah.
it with ravioli. Now you gotta come after spaghetti.
nah, because I've
carbonara.
seen this
How
move
dare you.
before done with like they did this to photographers when they dropped Instagram. But
I
it's
mean-
like everyone takes pictures now.
Oh,
everyone.
yeah.
Now it's everyone carbonara.
You know what's funny? You say that. I
Everyone
took a picture
carbonara.
the other day and I sent it to an internal chat, and someone's like, "Oh, this is a great picture you posted." I'm like, no, that's not.
You
what it
weren't
is."
like, oh, well, I'm in production.
I'm like, yeah, I do have a good eye. You're right, but
In
I'm just
production activity.
dabbling, just a little bit. That's all. But you're right. That's very true. Everyone thinks they're a photographer now.
That's what Uber did to taxis. They were like, we're all driving taxis now, motherfuckers.
Would you rather go to a Maison Dante with Alan Dante, or would you rather party with Chef Boyardee?
I'd rather party with Chef Boyardee, no questions.
Yeah,
Chef,
bro. You know
come
he's
on.
doing coke.
The chef. They must have been so mad when the chef came out with the Boyardee. They must have been pissed, dude.
It's actually a dog. That's who it's named after. There's a dog named Boyardee.
Now you're
Boyardee.
gaslighting me, dude. Stop it.
Yeah, it's a Quebecois dog. And all his neighbors called him the chef.
Boyardee.
They call him the chef Boyardee.
This one chef interviewed about it, just absolutely lost it. But then he didn't want to lose a brand deal. Like, you can see he kind of walked it back. Like, he's like, yeah, this is shit. He's like, I wouldn't call it's creamy spaghetti in a can.
He's like, this is shit. And they're like, we're Heinz. And he's like, I mean,
he's like,
not
I'm
that
Roman
shit.
and I love a real carbonara. Honestly, carbonara not really rated super high for me.
Listen,
that's
carbonara is
so
fucking
game.
great, but how high do you rate any canned fucking pasta? Like,
I got
it's-
some high ratings for some canned
Yeah,
pasta.
me
I'll
too,
tell you
yeah.
Oh,
that.
because you
Yeah.
were on acid in a fucking nylon sack, eating it with a fucking
It went hard in that nylon sack.
eating it with pliers. Fuck.
Hey, but wait, this
Breaking his
guy,
teeth.
he said he
Chef,
likes a real carbonara, but he'll fuck with the slop.
yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
he said? That's like someone being like, I love a good bag of Coke, but I'll snort this Tylenol.
This one guy.
I'll snort this powdered
The
sugar.
other person was this other guy was really pissed. He was like, theirs is not al dente. It's not al dente.
You
Like, they
wanna-
brought that up. This was the
wanna
main
start-
thing. They
try
were like,
that
how
again?
dare you? How dare you even try and think this is al dente? This is definitely not al dente.
That was
What?
his take. He was like, yeah, but it's not al dente.
He said a few things. Not al dente, and it's
I could make this al dente. You give me an
theirs
air
is
fryer,
not
I'll make
fresh. There's no pecorino. Pecorino feels like that's almost the biggest problem in this whole equation here. Not the
it.
can.
What is
pecorino's
pecorino?
crazy. It's a hard cheese.
cheese, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hard cheese. It's kind of like a
Archie's more cheese.
Too easy.
kind of need one of these cans now.
I love how he's like, this canned food isn't fresh. It's like, well, my dude,
He's like,
it's
it's
in a
not al
fucking can.
dente. And you're like, yeah, bro, it's made by the ketchup guys. Shut up.
What's the price?
Also,
though?
it's in a can. It's
Oh,
not
for everyone
fresh.
wondering, pecorino is Parmesan, but younger.
It's
and
dope.
from Sheep's cheese.
Love pecorino.
Gives you a more grassy, earthy flavor.
I'm a big pecorino guy.
There's a joke to make here. We're not going to name any names.
But Heinz is defending themselves. You know that, huh? Of course. They stand by their product. You know,
Yeah,
they did some market research and like, yo, Gen Z consumers are looking for something quick and easy. Okay, that's what Gen Z wants. This is for Gen Z, this spaghetti. This can of carbonara, they're not going to Italy to get it.
No, they're going to Shambhala, my tent.
Yeah, they're going to Walmart. And they go, our new spaghetti
they're gonna be like, yo,
delivers just that.
Yo, you remember Epic Mealtime?
Yeah.
Yo, your older brother used to live. Yeah, okay, but the guy is here. He's in the tent right now eating spaghetti carbonara out of a can.
And now he's on a podcast talking about spaghetti carbonara in a can.
Yeah, you said if we suck his dick, he'll give us a lick of his can.
So funny if some guy came in the tent and he was like, wow, can't even believe this guy. He only has one can of ravioli. Like, you should have got a can of ravioli and like alphabet.
He says that?
Alphabet and put it all together into one and be like, damn, that's Epic Mealtime.
No, he pulls up
innovative game.
It's funny that it's funny that it's Alpha-Getty and you called it Alpha Betty.
No, I'm just
shout out to Alpha Betty, man.
Yeah,
muscle mommy.
Yeah, she's big time.
But yeah, if someone pulled into my tent, they're like, damn, look at this guy. He's only got one can of spaghetti carbonara. The crazy thing would be that at that moment, I'd be butt naked, like, like scared. There was a point where I was tripping in my tent, scared, rolling around. And I was like, I hope no one unzips the tent.
What were you thinking when you were having the bite? Were you like, was it a real... like a monumental moment when you got a bite of that ravioli, or were you on the come down?
Oh, what do you mean? I was like, I was sucking them down like they were fucking bulbous.
It wasn't like you were peeking and then also trying to eat ravioli at the same time.
I don't think that's how that happens.
There was a point where I was like, I should.
Yeah, he's been there. You have moments of clarity where you're like, I got to eat some food. Like, this is all fucked up. Like, I'm
all like
right
thinking
now.
weird. I'm thinking weird. I'm like,
dude,
I got to get hydrated.
My body's got to deal with the sodium now. I'm like, that in itself, I'm at such a level right now that all this sodium's going to do something weird.
Those moments of clarity are fucking hilarious. I was with like a group of dudes camping once, and we all took a whole fuckload of mushrooms. Like, everyone took a 3.5. I think I took 5.5.
Calm down, bro.
Yeah, no, it was stupid, but wild night. But it was funny. We were like kind of sitting around as a group, but all just out of our fucking minds. But every once in a while, you'd come back for a few seconds and just realize that you were with all your friends sitting in a group and you're not like in space.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we took it and we were going to make a fire and sit around the fire. It kicked in so fast. We never got the fire started. So the whole night, people kept on coming back to their senses and being like, yo, we got to do the fire. And then just like back and at one point my buddy's like, yo, I've got like 30 seconds to get this fire going or I'm gonna be fucking gone again. And like we never did get the fire going that night.
Dude, what if I'm so unsatisfying? I thought he handled the business right there.
No. We all just kept on coming in and out. I mean, in the end, when we came down, like fucking 4 hours later, we lit the fire. But
and then like in the morning, you're like, "Yo, last night was crazy." Everyone was like, "Yeah, the fire."
Yeah,
never did the fire.
To be fair,
get that fire
on that many mushrooms, I feel like a fire is a hazard, not helping you in any way.
No, come on.
Yeah, the thing is, like, those moments of clarity in the early days were always wasted with like, am I gonna be like this forever?
Yeah.
Like, you would be clear, you're all like, and then you'd be clear for a second, you're like, oh my God, am I stuck like this?
Yeah.
And like, those are like a waste. Now, with my skills, I get to that and I'm like, it's so crazy that I know everything about the universe in this moment and I have to waste it walking like a toddler. God. I'm like surfing the fabric of space and time, and someone's like, Harley, do you have cigarettes? And I'm like, dude, I can't be dealing with this right now.
Yeah.
Like, Harley's not feeling well. No, I'm good, bro. I'm just like, not here.
I'm like not Harley.
I got work. Like, I have work to do. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, Heinz is back at it again with something else.
He's back at it again. We just went back to back.
The back to back Heinz.
Back to
Heinz.
back.
The Heinz is major key right now.
Oh, you know what's
I thought
crazy
you
is
would know
before
about this. You're the sauce boss. I
I
thought you
was
were the
just gonna
fucking
say, I was
guy.
just gonna touch on that. Before this podcast, like I never knew how much these fucking companies were doing things.
So much.
Like in 2012, you got that shit on Twitter.
Mhm.
Now none of these companies exist on Twitter. So I don't know what they're up to.
And
I don't
Twitter
know.
is
I'm
called
not like
X.
I'm not like tapped in with this shit. So I can't believe how much they're trying.
I thought you
I
were
almost
like, I
feel
can't believe how
bad.
much they're not calling us to be like, can you come help us with this launch?
They
of this
probably
thing?
don't trust any YouTuber. Why would you tie yourself? Why would you be a big company tie yourself to a YouTuber when even
Wow,
even
YouTubers they're
Mr.
clutch, aren't they?
Beast
They seem like
even
stand-up
Mr.
people.
Beast is gonna even Mr. Beast.
When are you gonna start outing? Yeah.
Jimmy Donaldson.
When are you gonna start outing all your friends? That's the real question.
But this one's gay, that one's gay, that one's gay.
So yeah, what did Heinz do?
Yeah, tell
Well,
us Heinz
I
back
don't know
at
if you guys
it.
are. I know you guys know gaming's a pretty big deal. You guys are gamers. He's also happens to be the sauce boss. You guys missed this one completely, but they invented a dipping machine, so you can game, and a little robot arm takes your like nugget or whatever the fuck you're dipping and like dips it for you in a Heinz sauce, I assume, and puts it in your mouth while you're gaming. that's their, and they're dead ass serious about this thing. They think
Yo.
they're like,
No,
it's
like
called
dead
the hum
ass.
hum.
I'm gonna make
there's a
that thing
here
give
called-
me a hum hum.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A hum hum's a fucking like back in the day. We used to get hum hums behind the gas.
It's literally it's a mechanical hand that dips and feeds gamers while they play.
Cool.
It's triggered by a pedal.
I'm gonna make it peg me.
No, but it's triggered by a pedal, so you got to pedal it too. You got to put a little work in. You gotta
Dude,
be
if you
gaming,
wanted
gotta
to,
be, like,
if you
pedaling.
did want a device that pedaled you, that you didn't want to be dependent on a fucking battery, you definitely want it to be pedal.
If you're gaming and you can't even dip your own fucking nugget while you're gaming,
the Hum 8, it's this red box with a couple of sauces on it, and it looks like it has sauce that it carries sauce too, almost it looks like, which maybe acts as a weight, or maybe that's just the mechanism to balance it. It has like a little fork at the end of it for your
Can I
nugget.
put a wig on this thing or what?
There's no way this is good or makes any sense, because it's like if you can't take your hand off the controller, you shouldn't be like
you
biting
need help.
your nugget.
Get your boy to dip it for you or something. What's funny is they did.
No, just don't take a bite, bro. Like we're playing ranked or some shit.
Yeah.
They have research
this
on
is-
this though.
But this is going to be dropping at Gamers 8, the biggest gaming festival in Saudi Arabia,
Oh,
the world's biggest gaming festival. Are we allowed there? Is that a place that we could go?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could pull
If-
up.
I
You
think
pull
I
up to
think so,
Saudi
we can pull
Arabia
up,
with
yeah.
money and everyone's
What am I
welcome.
flying over if I go there? Am I flying over somewhere? Flying?
Yeah,
must be
yeah. If
flying
there's an
over a
emergency
couple.
landing somewhere, you're in a whole heap of trouble.
What's more important is that they crunch the numbers, guys. And I just got to say this one thing, because you got to believe Heinz. 75% of Heinz lovers wish they could dip sauces while gaming. 75% wish
Yep,
they could
they
dip their sauces while
75%
gaming.
75% of those asked.
That's well, they
Which
didn't say
was
that.
out-
Donnie,
which was
don't poke holes.
75% of the people in this room.
Listen,
75% of the people in this room in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
um,
They were in line at GameStop. They're like, "You want a nugget machine?"
I will say Heinz does run the sauce game. Like it's kind of hard to
Yes.
fuck with Heinz,
I definitely
Well, that's
respect
because
it.
they locked down ketchup, and that was the biggest land grab.
right? It really
Yeah,
was
that's
though.
the
It's
biggest
like,
land grab, in my opinion.
it's like you get other ketchups, and it's just like I'd rather pay 40 cents more for Heinz. I
You
don't
know
know
about
you.
Passant El Ghanam, by the way?
Who?
Marketing director for Middle East
Oh
and
yeah,
Africa
yeah,
of Heinz.
Yeah. I
Oh,
do.
you got her on LinkedIn? You fucking weirdo, bro.
No, that's my boy. Yeah.
Do you think he follows?
it's
the
a
Queen of
girl.
Oh, sorry, that's my.
I mean a woman. I gotta calm down.
yeah, you're,
It's a girl here playing Fortnite with the boys. And she's pretty good too.
You know that they're gonna have future versions of this, though.
What, Pecorino?
No, of the hum hum. It's gonna be. It's
No,
gonna
I'm
be.
talking, bro. You talking
Yeah.
about LinkedIn?
It's gonna have
I'm
face.
looking
It's gonna
I'm
have
looking
face recognition. Why does this need fake
Wait,
face
the
recognition?
the hum has face
They said,
recognition?
dude, they're gonna. So instead of the pedal, soon they're gonna have face recognition and voice commands for it. And that feels like it's gonna have a little more of the stuff you were talking about. Maybe like you're gonna control this mechanical arm with your face ID is
Well, that you don't have to pedal it. You could just like put your. You'd be
like, look at it. You're like,
put your
yeah.
junk in the hand,
Yeah.
or you can attach a flashlight at the end and just go to the end and just voice act it. You can be like nugget, 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 nugget.
You could be
Dip,
gaming
nugget,
and just give
dip,
it a
nugget,
glance.
dip, nugget, dip, nugget.
You could be like locked in, locked in on whatever you're playing.
I'm always locked in.
Like this.
Dude, is it like you can't give it audio commands?
Bro, I'm like,
both.
I'm sitting there,
Soon.
dude. You know, I got fucking
this is
shit
Gen
hooked
1.
up. Yo,
Dude.
this is but I'm talking about that Gen 2 next
have
level
this-
voice activated. No, I'm talking about getting this hum hooked up, brother, with a flashlight. We got on the big screen Lara Croft and Monsters, 30-minute cut, 3D.
Oh man.
Bigfoot. head.
You ever see that? Tell me that's not just my algorithm.
You're the
Sometimes I pull
definition
up
of
and
a
they're like,
fucking gooner,
Lara
dude.
Croft and Monsters.
Yeah, you're a gooner, dude.
I've seen
You're
that.
the
in-
most gooner. That
Everyone
room,
has
that
seen it.
room
I've
is
seen-
looking mighty suspect right now.
This
Just color, like
think
you've been
you think-
gooning. Like I feel like there's 20 TVs on the wall.
this
in
is
front
where
of
I
you.
stream. You think I would goon in my streaming room? I just
100%
know.
you have 20 TVs.
I know me. I would
If
go
I
outside
saw
and
the
steal that.
other side of what you're looking at, there's 20 TVs right now, and you got them all lined up, ready to
Yeah.
go. And it's like
That's just a
everything you
normal streaming
described
setup.
times. Like imagine that, but
He's sitting there like
No, I
Morpheus.
can't. I would never goon in my.
Donnie's
streaming
going
setup
downstairs
in
right
front
after
of a
we end this
camera.
stream. Right after we end this, Donnie's
Yeah,
going
but we
downstairs to
do
goon
it
too.
back to back.
Yeah,
so
what's
we're
interesting about
straight.
Donnie's is there's like a camera. I cover that camera in that room all
Because
the
this
time.
is
So
where
that's
he goons.
that's the goon. You know, the sauce boss got a goon in the kitchen, baby.
That's
boy.
a level of thing. You can't
baby
be
boy
gooning in
RD,
your living room,
baby
dude.
boy RD. The sauce boss has got a goon in the kitchen.
You can't goon in your kitchen in your living room. That's just too far, dude. You've gone too far if you're doing that. That's like you got an illness.
The goon in your kitchen living room.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can't.
Yeah,
do that.
you got to do
You
it
gotta have
on
a
the
dedicated
toilet
room
like him,
for
where he
gooning.
hides from his family.
If you really goon, then you have to have a house. You're not going to be stuck. You can't goon in one room, bro. You have to live your life.
These gooners, they need help, man.
Steady chasing that paper.
But there's been more gaming innovations. You know that they're bringing AI into it. Of course they are. And I miss this one. I miss this one completely. And this is a big fuck up by me. But they're changing the game also. Doritos. PepsiCo,
silent?
Doritos is changing the game. Crunch cancellation, dude. They are literally at the cutting edge of AI right now for gamers. Okay, because gamers love Doritos. This is a proven fact. Gamers love Doritos.
Tell me
We know that because we've actually done videos about gamers. Like we've made like meal concepts around this, like where we've done like Mountain Dew, fucking chips and shit, and like Doritos specifically for gamers. For sure, we had segments about gaming and eating Doritos. They invented the crunch cancellation. It's an AI augmented snack. Okay. And they're and nothing worse than us sitting here right now. If I was just eating a bag of Doritos, which I've actually done, I think once or twice on this podcast, and if I was just munching my Doritos like right into the mic, which I can imagine you would be doing while you're gaming with Freddie and your boys. Wouldn't you love to have an AI?
I game with D. And there were times where I would eat and like I stopped because he's like, "Who's eating?" So I stopped. But one time I muted. And I ate, and he was like, "Yo, are you eating while muted?" And I was like, "Dude, that's crazy." Now I'm like, you're out of line. He's like, "No, it's cool. I was curious." And I was like, "Bro, come on, I'm dead. Let me enjoy my chips." But for everyone listening, AI is figuring out a way to make chips not be as crunchy.
No, Doritos
if you're gaming.
But wait, the chips or the mic?
No, they're.
But wait, no.
Go ahead.
The chip.
Well,
no, the mic. No.
It's
an
crunch
AI
cancellation.
Chip. Yeah, they're creating the world's first AI augmented chip. So it took them 6 months to put this together. Actually,
So you mean microchip?
It's like basically like software where they did a technical analysis of more than 5,000 different Doritos crunch sounds to create a database.
Not that much.
To create a database from these recordings. You think it's only 5,000 different?
Okay, so
sounds?
it's software.
It uses like AI learning.
Yeah, because
it's an AI learning audio driver technology.
Okay, exactly. I'm trying to break it down for everyone listening, and even
because he keeps calling it a chip when he's talking about Doritos.
Well, that's how they refer to it. It sounds cooler that way.
No, guys. So they have basically an audio driver. AI has figured out a way to just
hold on for 1 second. Were you imagining like a little man that was like inside your mouth eating the chip for you and then like feeding it out
not
to
at
you?
all.
Yeah,
me?
Yeah,
no,
like
not
AI
at all. What I imagine.
How would they make it silent?
I thought that they they
in the
spent
development of
like
the
they
chip.
developed a chip that
Yeah.
will be just as
It has
crunchy, but when
no
you bite
sound.
it,
There's no
makes
dBs.
I just like there are some snacks that are much
Dude, the
quieter
0
than
dB
others.
chip is sick, dude. That'd be a sick
But
chip.
that's what I thought it was. I did think it was 0
Bang,
dB,
gotta
but I
like
was
that.
pissed off because I was like, you have all this technology and you figure out a 0 dB chip instead of a double dusted chip. Get the
Like
fuck out of my
Ringolos.
face.
You could get Ringolos down pretty quiet
Definitely not.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but because see what he's saying, and
because they wet on your tongue very quickly and kind
not
of like
just that, but Ringolos like because of the space between the Ringolo, a softer Ringolo still maintains a fake crunch sensation.
yeah.
So Ringolos get away with being a softer chip.
But
They
Doritos
are
better
pretty
than
soft.
Ringolo, though. Come on. Like,
You don't like Ringolos? I love Ringolos.
Ringolos
Nah.
hit sometimes,
Nah.
but I think that like
maybe
yeah,
like
that's
10 of them would hit, and then after that, it's like,
that's it. When I was young, I think I liked that super corn chip taste, but as I got older, I'm kind of like, no, like potato chips or chips, corn chips are kind of dog shit.
Hey,
what'd
but
you
everyone
say?
listening, it's an they made the silent chip through an AI augmented audio driver that will erase the sound of you making your loud chip crunching.
By the way, they did this for Gen Z also. Key demographic for Doritos. And so we're being left behind.
But
by
they
the
keep
way. It used to be all about the millennials.
this is for Gen Z. It's
was
your
all about
one
the
day only in
millennials.
Saudi Arabia.
It's all about the millennials, and then now they're like, they've just tossed us aside. They're like, Gen Z, what's up, bro? You want some AI chips?
Because we're
And,
supposed to have
but they
That's
are they're
us.
committed to
That's
this.
it's us. That's us doing that, bro. That's us.
That's true. You're right. That is a 40-year-old executive. This
Like
concept
you graduated with this head of African marketing,
Yeah.
Heinz, bro.
But this guy, this one isn't in Saudi Arabia. This is just Doritos, and I think America making this happen. And they're like, this concept isn't a gimmick. That's wild. It's the real deal. Crunch cancellation. I kind of like the term crunch cancellation. It is a good like coining of a
alliteration.
term. I enjoy it. Software is simple to use and can identify over 3 million crunches in real time.
See, they should be I was thinking it was a developed chip because they should be doing that for movie theaters. You can't have chips in movie theaters. Popcorn, much quieter food. Much quieter food.
I feel like they
Chewing
should
it,
be having like 25 plus showings.
You know, like
Little
those
squeaks.
Beasleys, the twist ones.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
like the loudest fucking chip you can eat. Is that twisted Beasley?
It sounds like a big dog eating a big hard treat,
Yeah,
breaking one of those bones.
It's like breaking my teeth right now. You
Yeah.
didn't like what I just said? 25 plus showings of movies? Because I just experienced something that like that recently, what maybe reminded me of being younger.
You found out there's a place near you that does 25 plus showing of movies?
No, 25 years old and older.
Yeah.
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 that's
No,
what he
there
said.
isn't one. I'm saying that they should do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was in the
Okay.
mall the other day, like just with
to get some pants for
Me
you
my
and your
friends
I was in the mall buying a deodorant at
for free.
and this like
some
R.I.P.,
waffle
by the way.
fries.
this kid was there's like a bunch of young children, not children.
What are
they
you
were like,
doing at the mall, bro?
I'm with
Why do
my
you go to
wife
the
and my
mall for
child. I'm just enjoying.
deodorant?
This is how you know I'm fucking washed, dude. I'm there and I'm like they're pushing my kid in the stroller. My wife's in the store
You're
buying my deodorant for me, and I'm like,
show.
and there's like this group of like 3
Say it.
kids, 3 boys and like 3 girls, and like this kid thought he was so slick. He was like a
Say
15,
it or I will.
and he's like spitting on the floor
In the
Okay.
mall?
in the mall, like just straight spitting on the floor.
Bro, that was Donnie. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought of Donnie. I'm like, out of the
Yeah,
group,
that
I'm like,
was-
I
that
would
was-
never do this. Is the most disrespectful shit ever. And like now that I'm a grown up, I'm like, this is not like this
Now
is
that
like
the
not
bottom of
chill.
your kid's shoes are touching this.
But he was like doing it like he thought he was being sick for like I saw him thinking he was so sick doing this in
course.
front of like he thought he was like killing it. Like he thought he was getting all the chicks like there. You know what I mean? And he did it like 10, he did it like 4 times. So I readjusted my positioning to be staring directly at this group with my stroller and my child as if I'm some threat. Obviously I look like just like a washed dad right now.
Yeah,
I
you
just
knock them all out in one punch.
that's
probably.
true. There would have been a 1-punch situation, and I watched him spit, and he finally caught on that I was staring directly at him, and he like played it smooth though. He like looked at me, he was like thought he was so cool, and then he like ran off. He kind of like dipped out to the other section, and I'm like, that's right.
You scared him
right.
off.
I scared him
Fucking
off.
told him. Now he knows. He's like, yo, guys.
But do you think
see
that
guy?
worked?
Enough. But I remember
No,
my attitude
not
at
at
that
all.
time.
It
The
worked
amount
in
of
that
times,
moment.
the amount of times that I got told off and they were right, or I was around someone who got told off and
Well, I
they
was
were
about to
right.
do it.
But you were still like, as a kid, you're like, oh, my guy's a fucking loser.
Exactly.
You like,
That's what
no
I'm
matter
saying.
what, you're
They
the
don't
kid.
learn.
You win. You always win. You walk away, you're like, you see that guy's fucking.
He's like running away playing Forever Young, and he's like, "Fuck you."
No, but
I almost said something. I was really
pulled
close,
up.
but if I had my child with
No,
me, I didn't
see,
really want to get into it. I was
kid-
really like, I was like,
But
damn.
a kid trying to be like the sickest, funniest guy is just my favorite entertainment. I went to the grocery store late at night. I was gonna go
This is food
get
news.
a couple things, and there was like an ice cream place there, and it was bumping with a bunch of kids. Like
Where?
there's
The
like
grocery store?
yeah, nearby, and there's like a whole bunch of like 13-year-olds, let's say 13, and a couple of them are like walking through the grocery store in like couples. Like it looks like the ones who have coupled up like walk through the grocery store to have their private time to talk, while everyone else was like outside in a bunch of boys and girls all like chilling. And then like one of the guys who was in there with like one of the girls, like they came out, but I saw like he was like sick. I knew he was sick amongst the friends.
Yeah.
And he came out and
He's Chad.
and I'm sure the girl is with like they each carry a lot of social capital within the boys and the girls. And they come out there, and as they come out, like one of the guys who wasn't there, they're walking over to their friends. This other kid like comes biking down the parking lot, and he's biking down the parking lot, and he's got no hands on the bars. And he's like, Caleb, forget it, dude. I'm not going to do it, man. No way. I'm not doing it, bro. And I was like, damn, like there's nothing cooler at 13 than pulling up, like no hands on the handlebars, telling Caleb you're not going to do it. Like that.
You were never going to do it either. It was
That's
the biggest
sick.
fake out. Like you were never going to do it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm
The
thinking.
conversation started like, yo, Caleb would do it, though.
And they're
For
like,
real?
what? Don't tell. Okay, tell them what it was going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
He's
okay,
just
fine.
thinking of a reason to like call everyone's attention to the fact that he's biking by with no hands.
It's making me cringe right now. I
Yeah,
just think
me
of like
too.
a
But I
million
know
scenarios where
'cause
this
all the
happened.
times that you did some shit like that.
For
like,
sure. Like you
like,
think
it
you're so
is
cool. Like
disgusting.
I never spat on the floor in the mall though, because I'm not a piece of shit.
I used to
Yeah.
skateboard in the mall.
That's fine. That's cool. Like you're almost cool there. That's like
see, but you guys were good at skateboarding.
yeah, that's true.
You have
Yeah.
some kids come through with the skateboard and like they fall and the skateboard torpedoes along the ground and
And
someone's
hit someone in the
kid's
ankle.
shin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's,
Yeah.
it was a real moment. Do you think I should have said something? I was close. But I had my daughter with me. And I didn't want to start shit with like 15-year-old in the mall.
Also,
like
you're
that was-
thinking
If
like
you said something, I would say keep it extremely brief and extremely blunt, as in like, don't spit inside here, please.
That's where I was going with it. I was just
Yeah.
going to say one thing because they were with girls, and I kind of wanted to like, not that I want to be a player.
But you
hater.
bring the heat a lot. You kind of accidentally would be like, can you not fucking do that?
yeah.
Like sometimes you bring the heat a bit too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I was heated. I was really like, it was pissing me
Yeah.
off. Like I was actually sitting there like,
I know what
getting
you
real
look
heated.
like. You're for sure swinging your arms.
I was
Your
like, I
arms are swinging in
was
front of you.
pacing
You're
a
like,
little bit.
Your
Yeah.
arms are swinging in front of you, and your fist is like hitting in front of you. Like,
Not to
I
be a
know.
player, but his spit had like, it was like orange, as if he had like a bag of Cheetos, and then he was like spitting on the floor. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just so
oh, it
rancid.
was like gross spit.
It was like
that?
gross spit. It wasn't even like it was like rancid spit. And I was like, bro, this kid thinks he's so sick. I need to knock him down one peg. And then I'm like, well, hold on.
Oh,
You have a
man.
3-year-old with you, and you're 30 in your late 30s. Maybe chill
You're
the
not
fuck out.
30.
Yeah.
But also you got to keep in mind you're thinking like 2008. Should I say something? This is 2024. Should I say something? They're going to be filming you in a 1 second.
It's not even that. I pulled my hamstring the other day, so like I'm not even like I could like do something, and like I'm not going to fight these kids. I'm just saying that like I could like make a sudden movement and like buckle to the ground like a fucking absolute clown.
You're Schaub right
I don't
now.
know if Donnie remembers this. This is a very old story, like 15 years old. But
It's not that
Donnie
old.
was with his girlfriend once and pulled up the corner. And there's like a group of kids there, and they were like staring at his girlfriend, like right there at the stop sign. She was looking at them. It was like a weird moment, and one of them was like, "What are you looking at, bitch?" And then Donnie got out of the car and was like, "You got something to say, motherfucker? You got something to say, motherfucker?"
Yes.
and they were all. He was
And
all
look
shook,
at it
got
right
back
now.
in-
The guy's
got
fucking
back in the car. Got
scary.
it's like, how old were those kids?
I was probably like 23, maybe, and they were probably like 15.
Yeah,
But
and
we pulled. No, what
that kid
happened
that
was
got
like,
it,
let me just like give the context better. We pulled up to a stop sign, and they were standing on the corner like they were going to cross, but they didn't. So we were looking at them like, "Are you going across? Are you staying?" And like, instead of just being like, "Oh," waving and being like, "No, go," he was like, "What the fuck you looking at, bitch?" And I got out. I was like, "Bro."
you're like, see here,
Anyways.
motherfucker.
I was like, I
Yeah.
got
got
5
something to
knives
say,
on me.
bitch?
I couldn't
You
even
got
tell you
something
what
to
I
fucking
said.
say, bitch?
Whatever came out was very autopilot, like rage moment.
And what's crazy is like there was like that was like he told me the story, and I like to imagine it. That there was 3 kids, and like the toughest, chillest one was like the one who was like, "What's up, bitch?" And everyone was like, "He's crazy like that." And then when Donnie yelled, that hierarchy shifted.
Yeah.
They were kind of like, maybe it's stupid that you speak like that to people. You don't know, guy. That guy, that he was crazy, man. He could have fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like me. I went.
That's exactly how I saw that playing out. There was like 5 of them. It was like 3 guys, 2 girls, and they were kind of like.
But Donnie, don't you see yourself in those when you're there? Don't you see like a bit of yourself at that age?
Exactly,
Probably being
but
way worse than that, and in many contexts.
exactly,
You know?
which is why I know exactly the lesson that needs to be learned.
Oh
in that
yeah,
moment.
you're there to teach it. Yeah,
I mean-
we're getting dangerously close to get off my porch levels here. Like I'm moving in that direction. Like it's getting close. Like I'm.
It's
moving.
true. We should be talking about sauce.
Yeah,
I was in Walmart, and there was like kids goofing around, like yelling, screaming,
You're like
playing around on a shopping
guys.
cart.
Sauce
I was
balls
like,
here.
"Shh, inside voices.
Yeah.
Hey, inside voices.
Did you do that?
No,
Definitely not.
I was there, and I was like,
Yes.
Dish.
Came
No,
up with
I
your
just
skateboard.
watched. I just saw it happen, and I was just like in my head enjoying it. I'm like, look at these goofballs. They think they're so sick and funny, and I remember everything I did that I thought was so sick and funny, and it was just like
Some of it was funny. Some of it was not. But,
yeah. I listen. I like to think I brought some fire bits,
Dude, what did you
I don't
yell?
understand that they don't
What
laugh
did you
sometimes.
What did you yell in the ski lodge there? You
Well,
got
I
up.
have gonorrhea, I think.
Was it gonorrhea?
Yeah.
We
See,
got
but
this guy.
this is like
the
pre-
problem. You would have
this
been
is
that were a
pre-YouTube,
TikTok
though.
prankster for sure, dude.
But it was
like at
pre- but
17.
it was
pre-YouTube.
There was no money to be made, so it was just love of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
true.
because when you were there, if you got something like this, that was sick. You were
Yeah.
like, yo, this guy was fucking just, he said some crazy shit. Dude, I remember one time I got into an elevator
Tell it what you did.
that I said I have gonorrhea.
No, you didn't. So it's a fucking ski lodge. So there's probably 200 people in there, rows of like cafeteria style tables, people everywhere. And I think we probably chipped in money. We were throwing around cash that weekend for these dares. But cash. We probably gave them $5 or $10.
No, we had one friend who sold weed, and I got like $40 for it or something.
Okay. So
Which
Harley,
was so great because I just basically gave it back to him.
for the weed, yeah. Harley goes to the middle of the ski lodge, I think you got up on a garbage can, like on your
I
knees.
stood up. I was very, very noticeable in the middle.
Yeah, like you stood up like on the
Tallest guy with the
cafeteria seat.
longest neck you've ever seen.
And he
like,
said,
The longest, skinniest
just
body.
and
the
he
longest neck.
"Attention, everyone! I have gonorrhea."
Worth it though.
And then,
$40.
and then
pretty good.
came back and
But
sat down.
nowadays, I
with us.
think about it, it's like there's like wasted on a lot of people not speaking English.
Yeah. And nowadays you
that's
would have probably
true.
made like 5K on like back
If
end.
people did like like something funny publicly like that, like man, I thought that was the funniest shit. One time, me and my buddy Mark, like we got into an elevator, and like 3 dudes came in that were like, we must have been like 13. They were probably like 24. And we were going to see a movie or something, and it was like at that Scotiabank, taking the elevator up, and it's like I remember being there, and like these guys they were doing bits already, and the bits they were like swearing and saying like combinations of swear words that were like brand new to me, and like 2 of them farted in this short elevator ride. I thought that was fucking the most hilarious thing, and
They
just like
were and
stranger
still are.
farts,
They're
and I'm
pretty
like
funny.
there, and I'm like. My buddy was like, that's like the funniest shit. Like we brought, like we had new insults at school after that. It was sick.
I just you guys, I have some incentive for you guys to maybe move to my area. This is big. You guys do? You guys mountain men? I would hesitate to show you this
Absolutely
story,
not.
Harley, because I feel like they're really channeling Sauce Boss in this one here from 2014. But like Mountain Dew is they're all about adventure and being in the mountains. And they're gonna celebrate that by
Baja
celebrating
Blast
mountain
Gelato?
time. No, they're celebrating
Oh.
mountain time, which is where I exist in mountain time. And basically anyone who crosses over into mountain time or is in mountain time can get a free Mountain Dew. Obviously, you got to sign up and do a few things in between all that, but that doesn't really matter here. But people are 6% more cheerful than the average American in mountain time zones. I feel like Donnie would be a lot. I feel like Donnie, if he was in my time zone, his life would be 50% better.
I don't know. I spent
Go to Welcome to Mount.
I
Okay,
spent a few months at camp in your time zone, and
No, that's a bad place.
I wasn't
to be.
doing too well.
No, where I'm at specifically, I feel like Donnie would be living his best life. 50,
Bro, I'd
at
be
least
fucking. I'd be munching muffins and speaking without clearing my throat like you right now, bro.
Hey, don't be rude.
this guy, it's so crazy they have to turn off comments when they upload videos.
Who's this?
Mountain Dew.
No, I don't.
This
I
guy-
think there are just no comments, dude.
No, it's because when you make something, well, I'm telling the
Yeah.
two YouTube guys, when you make something a children's video, doesn't make it so that there's no comments.
No,
You
one
can comment on
commented.
this.
I
It's just
should-
no
I should
comments.
comment. I should be like, bro, that guy looks like me at Shambhala.
It really does. It really is.
He's like
you,
wearing
Shambhala.
a green fur coat. And yeah.
They listen to
When
that
I got
episode
into
nine.
mountain, when I got into mountain time, I got a baggie, bro. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that right now. Not for nothing, bro. I got a baggie.
You get a free Mountain Dew.
Yo, no bap, fam. I got a baggie to see what's going on in Shambhala.
Yo, ball up, Crody. We're going to Shambhala.
Look, they'll pay for your move. Even 5 people, they'll pay for 5 people's move to
No bap?
mountain time. No bap.
No bap?
No cap, dude. This guy's in it. JP. You gotta trust a guy named JP, of course.
No.
He says that they're gonna do this. They
We
want
got
to reward
different
people.
JPs than you, bro.
That's
the
true.
The JP in Calgary is very different from the JP.
Yeah,
in
the
Montreal.
the
The
you guys got?
JP in Mountain Time is
Eastern
actually
time
one of
guy.
the most solid guys.
That's not him. He's not
JP
him.
in Eastern Time is a terrible person. And I'm
Mountain
sorry
Time, he's
to-
6%.
We're talking about John Phillips versus Jean Philippe.
Anyway, so you guys can move here. They'll give you up to 10 grand
Of
to
Mountain
relocate.
Dews?
If you're relocating to Mountain Times, I should have got a hold of this.
Of
So
Mountain Dews?
Mountain Dew's gonna pay 10 grand just to relocate my family to Mountain Time.
They'll
zone?
even give you Mountain Dew outdoor gear. I'd love to know what that looks like. That sounds
that sounds
crazy.
sick. Boy.
What are we talking about here?
So Mountain Dew will pay me to go there? Oh
If
no,
you're-
it's in the US, bro.
Come on.
Yo, this shit's never available in Quebec, even if it was
Well,
Canada.
that's why we're going to Mountain, bro.
No, I'm just saying, like, Quebec's never eligible because they never want to write the rules in French. Also,
Just make a TikTok. That's all they need you to do is make a TikTok and explain why
Yo,
how much you enjoy the outdoors.
less TikTok,
and why
more talk.
why you're moving to the mountains.
Yeah,
zone.
less TikTok, more talk.
That's true.
Less TikTok, more talk.
That's true. I mean, hashtag Mountain Dew hauls, bro, and hashtag contest. So
Were you getting fucking
Just saying.
kickbacks from this fucking?
I'm just saying, you guys could be moving here. They'll give you 10K and some Mountain Dew outdoor gear. You get a Mountain Dew tent.
notice that
Mountain
Harley
Dew
and I are
fucking,
showing no logos.
ski poles.
And Lynch here is on the take.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with that,
That's
bro?
all I got.
Directly.
And I got to cover this.
Okay, I guess you guys stick in Eastern time. No worries.
What?
Hey, listen, I thought I'd take a chance at it. I thought I could get like a co-op Mountain Dew, and I just thought this guy looked like you too. I was like, this
Look,
is crazy.
dude, at this point, if it ain't Heinz, I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay, Heinz
This is their
on a
new
fucking
mascot.
roll.
This is Mountain Dew's new mascot.
Muscat.
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 Muskegee.
Muscat.
This is the guy. He's the Mountain Dude.
Yeah.
Is he really?
That's
Or
what they
did
call
you
him.
just
The
come up-
Mountain Dude.
Oh, I thought you came up with that. I was like, bro, you should fucking skip.
But
I
is
should
it
get paid.
DEWD?
No, dude, come on.
I looked up
You
Mountain
wish.
Dew outdoor gear, and then I
Yeah.
clicked on it. It said, "Sorry, you have been blocked."
It's probably like some like Coleman shit
Can you explain
Like
to me
that
why
like
Mountain Dew
Walmart
is
level shit.
why is Mountain Dew considered like a mountainous drink?
It's not. I feel like it's just a
No,
branding decision by a fucking sugary ass, like unhealthy drink.
like it seems like at odds. Like it's like they really treat us like we're
No,
they're
it was
idiots.
all
Dude,
about
why is
snowboarding and shit. It was-
Coca-Cola fucking polar bears? Like, where's the branding?
Polar
here?
bears are cute until they'll maul you. Actually, the polar bear in Calgary died recently.
Yeah, polar bears are not doing great anymore.
Well,
I
they
don't
had, they
think
had two
Coke even-
here, and one of them they were playing, and one of them killed the other one
Oh, shit.
accidentally in the water. Like broke its neck playing. I was like, damn. And they've been together for years.
That's why your mom told me I couldn't play with you anymore.
Yeah.
So they made it look like an
dude.
accident.
She got shook for you, dude. She thought I'd shake you up, dude.
Yeah.
Spit
They
yellow
made it
stuff in your
like a
face.
fucking accident, bro.
Yeah, eh?
That was
You better
Jimmy
take your
Dante.
pill.
You know what? I'm gonna. My mom actually. Next time I go to Vancouver, she's unearthed some pretty great pictures of the Sauce Boss and Big Lynch.
Why don't you take pictures of all of them and run them here?
I should. I gotta get them going because there's some really funny ones of us. Rat Tail Harley. We're eating cereal. True to the binge eater. RIP. Double Dusted podcast. We're eating cereal with rat tails. Some snowboarding pics of you and I. Harley looking with the longest neck. No one. I don't think people realize how much your neck game has changed since you were 17.
Not
Like,
that much.
It's
I got
changed
He
a
just
lot,
had to.
dude. No, your
he
neck.
just had
The
to wait
neck's
for his
different.
jaw to widen.
Yeah, he needed to grow into that neck, like
Yeah,
into his mid-20s.
You see that neck?
That neck's big.
Look at that neck.
What year is that? No, what year is that? The fanny
Like
pack?
last summer.
2015.
No, that's you last summer.
Yeah.
Why you popping your neck out so hard? Relax.
It's just
guy.
my neck, bro.
Just
It's literally-
calm
that's
down with
how
that
it
neck
is.
move. No, calm down.
Nice fucking root, bro.
Calm down with that. Calm down. You're like an extended thumb. What is going on there, man?
It's just it. I don't know why it was like that, bro. It's
That's-
crazy.
Yeah, you
just
look
that
like-
day. You got perfect
you-
posture.
You look like Earthworm Jim. Fuck.
Your neck is that's crazy, dude. Is that AI? What are you doing?
Yeah, fucking Salvador Dali painting over here.
This fucking guy. That neck picture.
I love how you're in like a neck album.
Who took that
too.
picture?
Like, what do you
They
do?
did you dirty, man. That's crazy.
It's just my neck. This whole angle that I have.
No,
set
I
up
feel like
right
you
here
were
so that
like
don't see
being
how
like
long
dumb
my neck
Harley, and
is.
you're like extending your neck out there. You're like in the picture, and you're like, let me see how tall I can get with my neck, and your
Just
neck goes
being
like.
tall. I'm just being a tall guy.
Mhm.
Being a tall guy, being a neck.
Did you guys
guy.
check out this? We were talking about Netflix Live. They had their big their next.
Netflix?
Oh, you're thinking about your cousin's neck. Watch what happens.
The Netflix. Donnie caught me on that one. The Netflix Live Kobayashi versus Joey Chestnut Jaws.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Did you guys see that?
No, I didn't watch the hot dog eating contest on Netflix.
You should have, because like they really broke it down, man. Like they were going in, like they
There
were
was actually, a lot
it
of talk about it online.
They were treating it like it was fucking like a real sporting event, and and like they did a montage of the training videos, like how they get ready for it, and it's like he's like, yeah, I just do like 100. It's like he's like doing
Fuck.
He's like
He
doing
doesn't do
that.
the
I'm
water
like, oh,
thing. Did he drink like 8 glasses of water and
dude,
barf it out?
they like he trained twice a week, like eating hot dogs, like, and then he's like, oh, I have this technique where I like push the dogs further down into my stomach, and they're breaking it down like
Wait,
it's
like he pushes his belly?
he's like
He
doing
pushes
this.
it in his belly?
He's like practicing pushing his.
But
like,
wait, does he push his belly?
yeah,
Like
Joe Jaws pushes
it.
it like he feels like he can manipulate food deeper down into his belly to make more room. I'm like, what the
Probably
fuck
can.
are they
Yo,
talking about?
fuck that, man.
And then
like,
I was
Like,
watching.
hey, yo, dude.
no,
and the
because if this shit
analysis-
doesn't kill you, then what the fuck am I doing all these years?
Dude, the analysis got crazy on there though. This is what's important. Like the guy, it was all worth it for this one line that this guy dropped. He was like breaking down as he's downing 80 fucking. He broke to 83 glizzies. He's like, the guy's talking. He's like, they're talking about the technique, and they have to cut away a lot because it's actually disgusting to watch these people eat hot dogs. So they're cutting away. Like,
sorry to interrupt. I wonder if Netflix is watching. They're like, we're dropping viewers. Quick, change camera. Like,
I don't know. I
what
wonder what the live viewership was. Like,
so,
but this guy's breaking it down. He's like, listen, they're like, wow, he's doing so well. He's doing this. Guy's like, yeah, there's no casing on it. That makes it a fast meat. And I'm like, a fast meat is so sick. I didn't even think about that.
That's our podcast name.
Fast meat.
Fast meat, bro.
He just dropped that line like it was
Yo.
nothing. The guy's breaking it down. They're like, they're in disbelief. And some other professional leader, he's like, yeah, there's no casing on it. It's a fast meat.
Yo,
like,
shout
oh,
out to our
shit.
boy Jazz Meat.
Did you know that? Do you know they don't put casings on the hot dogs because the glizzy slides down faster?
I mean, like, I don't like a hot dog that has a snap. Is that what he meant?
Yeah, there's no casing. It's just pure
Most
raw.
hot dogs that I consume don't have a snap. Like, we don't really get snappy hot dogs out here in Montreal.
You don't get that.
No, we get those boiled hot dogs, bro.
Boy,
Even if
I feel like it still has a
like
casing on
when I
it.
went to Pink's Hot Dogs, I didn't like, but it doesn't have a snap. Like I could see what he means, because like if you get a Pink's hot dog, like it has a snap. Like you bite it and it has a sausage snap. That's what I thought he meant when he said casing. I mean, I'm sure there must be some sort of casing on every hot dog.
It sounds like
To
it sounds like there's
extent.
difference between the hot dog.
You thought that was
we
like
and the
a
dogs
new
they're
hot
eating.
dog that you and I don't get? Like we don't know what it's like to have a caseless hot dog?
We don't know what that's about. No, we don't get
Yeah, I
that.
think we did.
In fact, the Queen of Ween discussed this in one of her videos, and
Did
it's
she?
more common to get a casing on it. But
Let me tell you something. You're talking to Sauce Boss right now.
I mean,
We know
lacking.
caseless hot dog. Bro.
I don't even know why
caseless
we
hot
invited
dogs.
to this event. This is fucking bullshit. It
They
was
called, and I was like, "Nah, bro, we're straight, dude. I don't know what you heard, bro.
They had,
Call
like,
Muscles Glasses if you want someone to come watch his glizzies."
I feel like they were kind of like disrespecting the king of YouTube when it comes to eating. Matt
Who,
Stoney.
Donaldson?
No, Matt Stoney was there,
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jimmy.
but he
Donaldson.
was like a pre-event type thing. Like he got to stand outside of the venue. Like this is in Vegas. He got to stand outside of the venue and go against like 3 former Olympians.
What,
like
he didn't
swimming
go inside
Olympians?
the venue?
bro.
No. They did he went against 3 Olympians, like 3 swimmers.
But it was on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, yeah.
And he was against like Olympians that just don't eat food.
No, because Olympians when they're training, they eat like 10,000 calories a day because they're burning like insane calories. I think that was sort of the idea. Is like, oh, these guys eat a lot of food, and 2 of them were current Olympians, and one of them was Ryan Lochte, famously lied about whatever happened. Was it Rio? He was somewhere and he fucked up.
He said he got robbed?
Yeah, like he had that whole thing, and he was. Anyways, they're there, and then they go against Matt Stoney.
They're there.
And in the outdoors.
No, professional YouTuber, bro.
Both. And
wait, is he a professional eater?
yeah, he beat Jaws, Joey Chestnut, like in 2015.
So why is he not? He can't do the hot dogs. So Joey Chestnut.
I don't
specializes in
know.
hot
Like
dogs?
there's a lot of like lore behind this whole Kobayashi Joey Chestnut situation. That was like
Kobayashi Maru.
What's funny is we had Joey Chestnut on the channel.
Kobayashi Maru.
I wish I could have asked him about this.
No
But,
one
like,
passes the Kobayashi Maru.
You know what his dad's name is?
Kobayashi?
No,
Maru.
Joey Chestnut's dad. He's a champ. We're talking about
Joey
the champ right
Maru.
now. First of all,
Stevie
Kobayashi's
Chestnut?
family
Harley
was crying
Maroonstein.
the entire time. His wife and his
Who was?
Kobayashi's family was on the sidelines crying
Because he was
the
getting
entire time.
smoked?
just because he was achieving, like he's facing Joey. It's like this whole. I don't know why they were crying. I'm trying to figure it out, to be honest. He
This
hadn't
was his
lost yet.
creator clash.
This
too.
is like mid eating glizzies. They're crying on the sidelines.
guzzling glizzies. You can't eat
Guzzling,
glizzies. Guzzle glizzies,
ramming
bro.
them down their face, and the family's crying. And then like they cut to Joey's friends and family.
The family's
and his
Asian.
dad. His name's Merlin, and I'm like, that's sick.
Merlin.
Merlin. Pretty interesting, eh?
Marlin.
It's not a name you come across very often.
Any
Merlin?
name Merlin that
And he had
sounds
he had
like
one of his
Merlin.
buddies there,
Anything
like-
that anything that sounds like that Merlin. I don't like that name. Merlin. Merlin. Hi, my name's Merlin. I'm so smart. My name's Merlin.
All I could picture the whole time. All I could picture the whole time is my parents. Like if I was the best at eating glizzies, and I was at this event, and like you and
Your mom would be disgusted.
Heather, my mother, my whole family's there, and I'm like, it's like there's nothing appealing about this. Like you're sitting there, and they're like,
in this world, I'm Merlin Mernstein.
you're Merlin Bernstein, and we're sitting there, and it's
And
like,
I'm like, nobody passes the Kobayashi Maru.
we're on a stage, and we're just fucking ramming glizzies.
No, we're not on a stage. We're on our stage.
No, you're outside cheering for me and crying. You're crying. Merlin Mortsy's crying because I'm achieving my goal of eating 83 hot dogs. And I just couldn't imagine. Like, I'm like, this would be a crazy thing but this guy's like, he's like rich from this,
Yeah,
and they're treating him like he's like Michael Jordan. In
Who,
fact,
Joey
they even
Chestnut?
use like someone said bird
Joey
and magic.
Chestnut?
Someone said bird and magic in the context of this event. Do you
Oh
understand
my God.
what was going on here? I had respect for
Well,
it.
wait,
They were
he
delusional.
was on Epic Mealtime.
Yeah, he was, Joey.
Yeah, of course.
I got his number right now. I should text him.
Call him up.
Yo,
FaceTime
call him. FaceTime him
Nah,
right
Ask
now.
him about the Kobayashi
I would
Maru.
never treat the champ like that.
You don't
Can't
have
do
Give
you
it
know,
to
you're
me
not
and
like
I'll do
me,
it.
bro. You're not.
I
Paws,
can't hit
bro.
the
You're
champ
not
like
like
that.
See, that's the difference, bro. You got you scared of Joey Chestnut, and then you got me high on ketamine, passing the Kobayashi Maru.
Breaking your teeth on fucking pliers.
Mhm,
Ravioli though.
Anyways, it was a real production,
Maru.
and
mhm.
I can only hope that you'd be crying while I gobble 80 glizzies, and you just are crying on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Because we weren't crying.
No,
When
I already hijacked it. In this reality, they're like, your cousin can't compete. Yeah, he has. He's sick. He doesn't know why. He's
disqualified.
just sick again. He's just sick. And then I'm like, I'll do it for him. And
You know,
then
that's
I
the
do
beef
it.
between Kobayashi and Jaws.
What?
Kobayashi, they're going like Joey was like came up out of nowhere, kind of, and like
Joey Chestnut is
Joey
Jaws?
Chestnut. Yeah, he came back and like
I never
he came
knew that,
third.
by
He
the way.
lost to
You dropped
Kobayashi.
Jaws so
He
many
came
times, I didn't
second,
know
and then
that.
he beat him finally. And then like Kobayashi realized that he had like a real one he's up against, because if you see like Joey's like 6'1", Kobayashi's a little smaller and more jacked. His stomach's not as big, and he claimed to have an injury one time. He actually got kicked out of Major League Eating, and so did Joey now. But back in the day, like he claimed to have an injury that he had they called it
Kobayashi
no,
Maru.
they coined some term. It was like jaw something. It was like I don't know, some injury, and Joey's in the background in the video. Joey Chestnut's in the background. And he's like
He's rolling his eyes like
right,
that.
he's
hating.
looking like this guy's a
Doubting.
fucking liar. He's shook. He knows he
Doubting.
can't take me. And that's when the beef really started. They didn't even shake hands. So
Oh, I thought they were amicable at the end of this one.
I
I
always
think
hate
Joey
that.
gave him props a little bit, but from what I understand is that they still kind of don't like each other. He did
You
destroy
still
him.
gotta
He beat him by
respect the
13
game,
glizzies,
though.
I think, or 15 to hot dogs. Like something crazy. Like he beat him by a lot. It wasn't close. Can you imagine eating hot dogs?
Decisive victory.
You're not even allowed to hate him at that point. Like,
You're 60 hot
you're
dogs in,
Vegeta.
and
That's Goku. You have to go learn from him if you really
Right,
care about
exactly.
your craft. Can't hate him
you got
anymore.
to do more of these. You gotta do
Yeah,
more of these exercises.
I can see how that helps though, because you know how many times those guys probably hurt their jaw not stretching it out.
It's not even that. It's that.
Hey,
and
yo,
also,
pause.
it's like the like I was like I turned to my wife and I was like the way they're
You were
eating
like,
glizzies,
honey.
I'd be dead right now. I'd literally be dead. Like I would have choked on a hot dog so long ago.
Yeah,
Just the way it's going, like the way they're doing it.
Why?
It's just,
I
You
would have
got
made
a
him
bad
laugh
throat?
if I was in the corner.
I've choked on
I
like
would've
peanut
been
butter. I've
you would've
almost
taken
died eating
bites
peanut
mad
butter.
fast, and I would have been there. I'd be like, "Hey, yo,
Bro.
It'd be over.
I would love it would
Pause.
be so funny if you were found like belly up, like having drowned in a jar of peanut butter.
Dude, it's been close, Donnie. Don't even joke, dude. I've been really close, man. Really close.
And you run into the room like
and you know you
Butter
can't even
almost
come
got my
back
ass.
to
Peanut butter almost got my ass before.
it. Yeah, a couple times, man.
When you're like first get baked and there's no your friends are like,
And then what are they gonna? They're gonna knock it out of your back. Like you got to get that shit down.
no,
You
but
gotta-
it just you know that at this moment you're also the most hilarious thing that they're seeing. Like there is a window of time when you're like early blazing little brain, not having full brain. Like your friend getting hurt very badly could unfortunately be also funny at that moment in time.
oh, that.
I've seen it. I've been the guy. I've been hurt, and like people laughed, and I understood. I landed
when you
once.
No,
broke
you
your
got so
hand.
mad at me.
No, I winded myself once. I
Yeah.
landed once, and I like winded myself, and I was like literally like, oh, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And everyone's like looking, and I'm like, I know how funny this is, and I wish it wasn't me so that I could laugh. I'm gonna die here though, because I'm like having the wind knocked out of you.
You
Yeah.
think choking
And
on
walking up on
But you're
my
not gonna
hike with
die from
Donnie.
that. You're not gonna
I
die
had
from that.
leg cramps on both my legs, and it was hurting. And I was like, "Fucking help me!" And he was like, "What do you want me to do?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And I'm like, my legs are cramped, and I'm farting. because I can't help it. And there's like, it's just me, Donnie, and like 3 like girls our age that happen to be at the cabin also. And I'm like rubbing my legs. I'm like, help me, stop laughing, and like farting.
Like literally like a 10, an 8, and a 6.
Yeah, well, that girl, I think she wanted a piece.
I don't know.
I feel like you're like
I don't think we put on a great show.
No, I think she did. She liked it.
She was
She
down
liked
with
it.
it.
She told me I was so big.
She was
couple
laughing.
times.
You made her laugh at that when you were cramping.
She was
and
like,
farting.
"You're so big," a couple times.
Really?
Your neck's so long. I got a copper drop for you guys.
69 standing up.
Cop.
Oh, that's not.
No.
You didn't send me this. Oh, nothing. Never mind. That's a different.
No,
message.
that's not me. No, that's not me.
Cop.
Cop, 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 copper drop, cop, copper, copper drop, cop, copper drop, cop.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Cop or Drop.
Shopper drop.
Shop.
What was it? Eat or eat? Eat or eat?
Ladies,
Okay, what do we got?
7-Up mini cupcakes.
Stop. Wait.
What?
7-Up mini cupcakes.
I've
You
seen
with the
that
mini
before.
cupcakes. Are these made in
And
Alberta?
crushed orange mini cupcakes.
I've seen these before.
Okay, keep talking.
It's lemon, lime,
that's
vanilla
it.
icing. Yeah, I'll fuck up those 7-Up mini cupcakes.
That's a cop for me. And
Yeah,
crushed
I
orange
mean, it's
also a
hard.
cop for me too.
Most mini cupcakes.
It's
are
almost
pretty
better
good.
to ask this. Would you rather the 7-Up flavored mini cupcakes or the Krispy Kreme and Dr. Pepper football inspired donuts? I want that Dr. Pepper Krispy Kreme.
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper is number 2.
those are amazing flavors, like Dr.
Buttercream
Pepper and
goals
Krispy
donut.
Kreme.
I to be honest, I kind of want the 7-Up cupcakes.
You fucking have such a problem with cupcakes, eh? You could just bang
No,
them out
you know
in
what?
the
I think
car.
cupcakes are overrated. But
Because he likes to eat
Yeah,
the
it's
top
true,
off
like
he likes to eat the top
muffins.
off his cupcakes, and then he likes to eat the bottoms off his cupcakes.
Muffins
true.
are good, but cupcakes are kind of shit.
cupcakes
Blood.
are overrated in my opinion. Big time overrated. But
Yeah,
I'll
I
eat them.
don't
If you
really-
put a
I don't-
cupcake
I
in
don't
front of me,
like
I'll eat
cupcakes.
it. I'm not
Yeah, I'm not the
complaining.
biggest on cupcakes. I don't like those like fancy like California cupcakes where they get all fucking stupid about it, and it's like half cupcake, half icing, and it's like you dumbass.
Everyone here
And
is
it's
big
so
on
cream
cupcakes.
cheesy, like so cream cheese. I hate when it's too cream cheese.
If it's cream cheese, at least. The worst is when it's like fondant or whatever.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but like everyone here likes cupcakes. There's like a cupcake shop that everyone fucks with over here, and like I just the ratio of cupcake to icing is like out of control.
I don't
I'm
like that.
It's just like calm down, dude. Like I don't need to lose my foot today. You know?
Yeah.
Can we maybe
I ain't
wait a
losing
bit?
the foot today.
So you guys are these are all cops. It's in cops.
All
Okay.
cops. All
What
cops.
what about this? What about
7-Up or another 7-Up here?
there's another seven. This one's wild actually. But I kind of understand it.
7-Up limited edition barbecue condiment range.
Only for the UK though.
3-piece barbecue range in the UK.
Give you a 3-piece.
Developed in partnership with Twisted.
Zesty mayonnaise.
Twist.
Zesty mayonnaise, zingy hot sauce, and tangy sauce. Everything is just basically with a lemon lime taste. I
It's
guess.
really easy. 7-Up's really easy to co-brand. I feel
Yeah,
like.
they should have been doing this for a long time. They fucking did Fido Dido and sat on their laurels.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
But
They
this is
were
a
like,
cop,
oh,
100%.
It's crazy. It's all cops, eh?
It's
Yeah.
all cops, bro.
It's all
Yeah.
cops. It's
You're
5
a- I'm a
stars
cop, you
wanted,
idiot.
bro.
Look,
One more thing for actually just 'cause
Wah,
this
wah,
is
wee, wah.
quick. Just
whoa,
because
whoa,
we were talking about Capri Suns and how they're weapons.
What about these Capri Daughters?
My words are weapons.
They wish.
My words are like weaponry on record.
Capri daughters.
People got
Dish is a Capri Daughter.
people got shook, dude. Yeah, I know.
What
Fuck
happened?
this story. It doesn't matter. I don't care about this. I'm leaving anyways. I'm out of
All
here.
right.
I'll be
Leave
gone.
it
I'll
in,
be
though.
in. I'll be gone, guys, for the next little while. So,
Yeah. Endless vacations with this guy.
So, are we going full unleashed podcast like Harley and I at the
Yeah,
wheel?
should be
The
live on
inmates
Twitch.
running the
Should be
prison.
live on Twitch and on YouTube.
If we can time it, like I'd love to call in. I'll be in Iceland and Italy.
Iceland and Italy.
Destroying it. Absolutely destroying it. Maybe I can call in from the Blue Lagoon.
But hold on a second because we've got episode 100.
No. It's actually that's not true. I mislabeled one episode a long time ago, and so it's actually going to be 99.1
This guy just literally bought himself an extra week of whacking off in ice.
Harley did mislabel a video on
I
YouTube.
didn't miss shit, man. You suck your own tits, bro. Fuck you. Suck your own lick, dick.
No. Episode 100.
Anyways,
it's
listen.
Incorrect.
Shout out to everyone. Thanks for listening. Guys, go to the Reddit and wish Lynch a happy trip to Iceland.
I'll
He's
see you
never
guys in the
there.
Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
I'm going to Bologna. Shout out to Bologna. I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be blowing you later
yeah.
tonight.
No,
We'll see
Harley
you'll be
knows.
blown
Harley
up.
knows.
We'll
I'm
see
going-
you'll be blown.
I'm going to Bati Becco, so you better watch out. dude.
Yeah, my boy's going to Bati Becco. I can't wait to see
You
who's
were there.
blowing
They
ya.
turned us down. You remember?
I can't wait to see who's blowing you at Bati Becco's.
Remember when we got turned down?
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. They didn't know that I had a lot of subscribers.
They didn't know that you were wearing
Subscriber,
Jordans.
I
They didn't
hardly
you were
know
They
wearing
didn't know
Jordans.
that I was there with San Pellegrino.
Just quickly, people don't know we went to Bologna, me Harley, for a Pagani thing, and we never
Pagani.
turned left, and like missed out on so much because I went back like a couple years
I
later.
can't turn left.
I went back a couple years later, turned left, and I was like, oh shit, we like missed all this cool
We're,
shit.
we were in our Zoolander era.
Yeah, you were live streaming all day. You like live vlogging, and I'm like, we never turned left ever. Never went left. Crazy.
Shit navigating by you.
No, that's on you, dude.
Yeah,
Anyways.
what do you mean, dude? I'm vlogging, bro.
Anyways, I'll see you guys.
Anyways,
on
all
the
right,
flip side.
guys. Peace, y'all. Bye.